Hello, it's me, Joe Valek, and I am back with another interview. I'm in the van. It's been a while since we've had one of these. To my left, we've got the hottest guy in the scene right now. It's not McLovin, it is Pozzy. Hello.
Hello, Joe. How are you doing?
I'm great, man. Thanks for making the time out of your weekend to come and spend Friday night in my white van. Don't be suspicious.
Well, they did warn me about this, but it's pretty cozy in here, so...
We got some sweets, man. We got some sweets. You've already had a muffin, so yeah, give it about 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
I want to start off, as I always do, with a little gift for you, if that's all right. Yeah, of course. We always get a gift. Here we go. Take a look, and then show the camera what we got.
So this is the Black Eyed Peas, and... Oh, I'm about to get cooked. I'll be honest. People who know me know that, like, people say that I'm good at music. What music do you listen to? Like this and that. I've never listened to Black Eyed Peas in my life.
I chose this for you because there's a lot of timeless classics on here, and I know you want to make timeless music.
I love a timeless classic. Something I was listening to this morning on the train was Frank Sinatra.
Ooh.
All or nothing. I don't even remember. Like I don't know my music, but I know my music.
Yeah. You like what you hear, but you don't necessarily know who did it. But tell me, expand a bit on the idea of making timeless music.
So timeless music is it's fabulous. It's timeless, man. And what can be better than that when I'm listening to Frank Sinatra in 2025? Mm-hmm. Or tell you what's timeless as well. I say this to everyone: the Mac Miller Swimming album. Mm. Great album. I think timeless music consistently makes people feel the same way that it did however many years ago when it came out. Mm. And I think like that's the best thing about music, the way that it moves people. Yeah. And I want to keep moving people, man.
What a great answer. Now, who is Freddie P and why is he important to you?
Freddie P is... I don't really... No, that's my brother. So, yeah, Freddie P is my brother. He runs Frontline UKG label events. Shout out Frontline as well. Always putting me on. Yeah, that's basically it. Like we kind of like he does his thing in Bristol, I do my thing in London, and we link up. He's been to like DockSide. I've played at a couple Frontline raves. I've got a set with him and Hayed this year at Gem Fest. If you've seen that going about. Nice. Yeah, it should be good. Shout out Freddie P.
Who got into music first?
Me.
You?
Yeah.
So you're the inspiration?
I'm the inspiration, yeah. Everyone always says like, oh, you look like Fred. No, Fred looks like me.
It's the way it should be. Now tell me about the time you met Isaac HP.
Oh my God, wow. Okay, so Isaac HP. So I'm from Bury St Edmunds, which is like a small town in Suffolk. And Isaac HP is from the next town called Thetford. And he went to my college, West Suffolk College, and actually did, I don't know if anyone knows this, but he did like music performance / production, I think. Wow. So my teacher, like one of my favorite teachers, shout out Joe, and you Joe, but other Joe, he taught him and basically just called him, emailed him, and just said, do you want to come in and just talk to my students? And then he was talking and I was like, can you do a video for me? And like,
did he have any wisdom or good advice to share?
Yeah, he did. And like, it was literally just like plain. It was just like, be yourself, keep doing what you're doing, and be passionate about what you're doing. That was it, really. I met him another time as well in Brighton. One of my friends had a show there. It's weird, the whole connection. Like, everyone knows each other somehow. One of my best friends is related to him somehow, in some sort of way. That's a story for another day. But shout out Isaac HP.
Heard it here first, people. You heard it here first. Now, a lot of people might think that Superbad is your favourite movie, but tell me why The Breakfast Club is an important movie for you.
Where did you get this from? Oh my God. Breakfast Club is an important movie to me because it's one of my... No, not one of my girlfriends. It's my girlfriend. Uh-oh. Oh God. It's my girlfriend, like one of her favourite movies, and she put me onto it like way back in the day when we were like 13, 14, maybe like 12 or something. And it was kind of like one of those things that you kind of like remember about like, you know, romance.
You've been together that long?
Nah, we haven't actually. We were together in school, and then we kind of went our own ways, and then we got back together in 2023.
Well, love wins every time.
Love always wins. Shout out Lauren.
Shout out Lauren. Talk to me about the West Suffolk Wheelers.
This is crazy, you know. This is crazy. West Suffolk Wheelers. Alright, here's another cool thing. West Suffolk Wheelers was this like triathlon club that I used to be in. This was like when I was like 9 years old. So I don't know where you found this. It must have been like some old newspaper or something. But yeah, a couple of my boys from primary school like just like did triathlon, and I used to be very sporty, and I was like, yeah, it sounds sick. And the guy who used to like coach Rob, shout out Rob, is the dad of Johan, who also runs Frontline. But it's like a coincidence. Like,
really?
we used to do triathlon together, and then 5 years later he kind of just turned up at my front door and be like, "It's Fred in?" And I was like, "Yeah." But yeah, West Suffolk Wheelers.
He started booking you then, this Johan.
Yeah, no, yeah. I think he kind of just like saw my athleticism when I was about 10 and was like, yeah, he's gonna be a good MC.
He saw the vision.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you were saying?
West Suffolk Wheelers, triathlon club. Never won any, but it was good fun.
Nice. Now, speaking of wheeling and wheels, do you remember your first reload?
My first reload. Do you remember my first reload?
No, I don't.
Okay. I think it was in Moustache Bar.
Okay.
Which is like the venue that kind of like everyone, if you perform in London, like everyone starts that venue. It's in Dalston, and it's like this like basement, just a bar at the back and a little stage at the front. And I must have been like 17. Like these times I was going to my own shows and getting kicked out because I was too young. I used to use Fred's ID, and then they'd like see me at the, oh no, when I didn't have his ID, sorry, like I'd be like, yeah, I'm performing, and they see me at the bar with a drink and they just kick me out. But yeah, 17, Moustache Bar. I'm pretty sure that was the first reload.
How did it feel to get your first reload?
Good, man.
Yeah?
Like, yeah, I remember people just telling me like, "You're so sick," and I was like, "I'm not that sick." Like,
Has that feeling ever changed over time, or does it still feel just as good now when you get a pull-up?
yeah, it's still the same, especially like because we're doing bigger things now and like getting into rooms of bigger people and like people that I've like what's the like who've inspired me, who I kind of like look up to, will be like wheeling me up. So it's a good feeling.
That's a good feeling. Why did DJ AG run off during your set with him?
That's an interesting question. You know, so many of the comments on that video were like about that. Basically, we just arrived, got some food, and then we did the set, and like halfway through the set, this like crackhead was like filming and like getting up close and like dancing and shit. I couldn't even tell if he was part of the team because he was proper into it on his phone.
Content.
Yeah, he definitely profited off of it. And then he was like just being a bit like wonky and whatnot, and then he knocked the speaker over after already like being like annoying. He kind of like knocked the speaker and brushed it, and AG was not happy. As he should be, like,
yeah.
I mean.
Well, that's the story. Nice and simple. Mentioning AG, you run DockSide Radio, and I think people like you and AG are like you're pioneers in the story of pirate radio. You're using new technologies to advance the scene, put new talent on, etc., etc. So, what's the most rewarding part about running a station and collective?
I'll be real. It's probably every other Tuesday when we have a different episode, new guests, new music, and so that's the first thing that's rewarding, just doing the actual set, because it's what we love doing. We do a lot of stuff behind the scenes. Shout out DockSide as well, merch coming soon. We do a lot of stuff behind the scenes, but when we're actually doing that for an hour and a half on live on TikTok and getting people involved, that's the best thing. And also the best thing is just seeing like how far we've come. Like, it was such an organic thing. I'm very proud of the boys.
And this is, I guess, the perfect segue into my final question now. On No Filter, you said, and I'm quoting, "I'd rather you cry on my shoulder than me cry at memorial meetings."
Yeah.
So what does that bar mean to you?
I mean, it can kind of be like taken two ways. Like, so I guess it kind of goes into, I'd rather you like open up than be on your own and feel like you don't have anywhere to go. I think mental health issue is like very important, especially in times like these, what with COVID, post-COVID, and social media, and just like insecurity in general. And then it can also mean, no, what am I talking about? Yeah, that's the only that's the only mean. It's just open up to your boys, open up to your people. Don't be afraid to cry. Crying's good.
Preach it. And then on a more positive note, how has having a strong circle around you helped you?
Massively. It's like so many names to mention. I'll just say all my boys from DockSide, like all my best friends. Like, we all push each other, we all inspire each other, and we hold each other accountable for things as well. It's great. It's a proper team, and I think having good friends is one of the most important things. Having a good circle, because I believe strongly like you're a product of your environment. So when we're all winning, that's why it's important to me. Just having good people around you makes you a good person, I guess.
It's true. Well, that's the end of my questions, Pozzy. Thank you so much for being so open and taking all my silly questions. But before I let you go, off to Frontline UKG to have a big skank in the rave, is there anything you need to get off your chest?
Yes, I'm dropping a new single. Jumped In. People have been saying it's my best song yet. So if you want to hear that, go check out my TikTok or my Instagram. Shout out Master Chief as well. Produced it. Crazy producer, underrated. That's Masta and then Chief, like double E without the I. Yeah, I'm dropping a new single, and I'm dropping lots of singles this year. So tap in.
Tap in, people. Tap in. Pozzy, amazing. You're a guy.
Thank you very much for having me, Joe. It's been great to meet you.
Great to meet you too.